Now, let me hit you with this last question as pertaining to boomers.
Okay.
I think that there is a misconception that there is a chasm so wide between teenagers, 20-somethings, even early 30s, as well as the boomers, and that neither group is interested in the other. What would you say to that, and what have you seen here at Prestonwood that tells you differently that, yes, boomers do want to be just as involved with the younger generations now?
I would say that in the mind of a young person, like a high schooler, like a college student, young marrieds even, they feel like that generation doesn't care about them.
Okay.
And so I think part of that misconception comes from that group. From the boomer side, what I've seen so far is that that group really feels like they need to pour into the younger folks because in some ways they feel like they missed it with their kids.
Okay.
Okay? Not all the time, but a lot of times, people have expressed, I think I would have done this differently with my daughter, or I would have done this differently with my son.
Right.
And so when the grandchild comes around, they're sort of fixing that error.
Okay.
Or when they see a young couple in trouble, they're quick to jump in and offer advice and biblical counsel. In fact, we've got a ministry here at Prestonwood called Mentors for Couples.
Okay.
And a lot of times, we have young couples, there's that kind of that 7-year itch. And couples get to 7 years and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm not sure I married the right person. And so, they'll come in for counseling. And with 29,000 members, it's real hard to counsel everybody that's got to come in.
Right.
So we created a ministry that you've got couples that have been doing it for a long time, the boomer couples, that are going to mentor the younger couples that are having some problems.
That's great.
Because marriage is not, all wedding cake and, the wedding day, right? There's struggles,
I didn't know that.
there's struggles, there's things that come along and things that you encounter where an older person that has walked through that almost exact same thing, they can mentor and they can offer biblical counsel and they can say, we've been there. This isn't the end of your relationship. This is how you redeem your relationship and things like that. And so, I really do think that the boomers long to bridge that chasm that, like you said, I don't think really exists.
Right.
I think it exists in the mind of the younger generation, but not in the older generation. Yeah.
Because you will see, not all boomers, but you'll see many of them who want to be at a Hillsong event. They want to be at a Switchfoot event. They're still connected. They still feel young. Yeah. And I think in a lot of ways they are young because of their mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of ways I think a grandchild or a niece or nephew is one of the greatest things for those folks is because they immediately bridge that gap.
Right.
Because now it's like I've got a young person that I need to love and that I need to sugar up and send back to their parents and things like that. So absolutely. I think that they absolutely love the younger generation.
Awesome.
So they've all been super excited about Kaylin's pregnancy. So I know they're all looking forward to getting involved in that.
You're going to have one spoiled child.
Yes, there's no question. There's no question.